Hey everybody, this is Samrachi. Today we're going to be playing Escape the Police. I am going to be taking off the world volume only because the sound is always triggering copyright. One of the Michael Gregory ones. Um, there was a couple challenging puzzles in here. For the most part, you're probably just overthinking it. So try to take a step back and think about it sometimes. While you guys got your attention, there's this one, right? This pentagram, um, a jigsaw escape game, right? It's two or more people. So if there's a group of people who would like to do that with me, that'd be pretty cool. Here's the information on that world. It's got some mobile support. It was recommended to me. It looks a lot of fun, but again, need two or more players. And that's why I haven't been able to do this Echoes of yesterday. This one too needs to have a multiple people. Um, so yeah, anybody wants to do those, let me know. But on to Escape the Police. I'll probably do this pirate ship one too. I'll put it in my save. That'll probably be my very next escape room. Just to give you guys a heads up. So does it look like I'm gonna get any of the voices? Usually there's somebody who talks to you through the puzzles, like a narrator. Yeah, I'm not getting zero world interaction in here. Sorry about that, guys. But once we turn that, then we're unlocked with this. Now everything's in the detail. You got a 1 here, you got this line here, and those are division lines. So the answer to this one is 1, 5, 8. And then 7. It's all in the details. Don't get close to any police vehicles because they will arrest you. Here's a flashlight. It's going to come in handy. Recommend holding on to that bad boy. First puzzle is going to be in this parking lot, but here's what happens when you get caught. Want to grab your crowbar. It's kind of like a key. Just hit the door. Welcome to New Haven. We have a 6-digit, 5-digit code. We have 5 digits on each of these plates. Now, if you'd notice, 36, 47. So if you add 1 to 3, you get 4. If you add 1 to 6, you get 7. You add 1 to 4, you get 5. Add 1 to 7, you get 8. So just add 1. 5, 8, 7, 6, 4 turns into 6, 9, 8, 7, 5. So 6, 9, 8, 7, 5. Now the band is green, so the top of that screen goes in there. I spent way too much time in this room. This clock puzzle drove me insane. I thought something to do with this was a key to it or whatever. Might want to check to see if the light switch works. Let you know. Anytime you see that, you got a working switch. Arrow lets you know what clock and the order of operation to plug in here. To unlock me and my missing code to every clock, you must go. Add my hours and minutes because my last digit shows. Take it literal. Take a lot of these literal for the first couple tries. Um, I was doing the time differences between them. I was doing everything in the book. I probably spent a good 2 hours on this puzzle. The solution to this puzzle is going to be 5, 10, 15, because minute and hour, right? 5, 10, 15. And hours is 2, 15, 16, 17. 17, and that last digit is a 7. It's literally that simple. So we have sorry, been a long day already. 50, 1, 2, 3. So 53. This next one is going to be 1 because it's 1:30. And this is where you got to learn how to read analog clocks. So this is your minutes, this is your hours. So this is 6:10, right? 6:10, 16. Or the last number is a 6. Eight plus 25. Use AI if you can. 8 plus 25.
33.
So it was 33. And then just add that 3 in there. So we got 4, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45 plus 4 is 9, right? Was not the answer. Give me a second. I wrote all of the times down so I can come over here and do this. 215, that's a 7. 350. It's gonna be a 3. 31. 6. Oh, 6. 3. No. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 53, right? That's 31. That's a 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 plus that. 6, 7, 8. 25 and 8 is 33. 33. 53. Where am I messing up? Wonder if I was using a different code before. That's the one I was using. 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Should be 9. Isn't that what I clicked? I swear to God, that's what I clicked. But anyways, now that that's done, I'm gonna have to edit that. Okay, now we got this one. The hot girls vibe. We're gonna go across the street. So we got the word face. And face is A, B, C, D, E, F, A, C, E. And then our last is a puzzle. Now, diamond plus vase is 20, right? So we know it's 20 plus whatever this is. 3 vases is 15, so 5, 10, 15. 5. So 15, 3, right? If I were to add another 5 to it, it'd be 20. So that's 15, so 20. So 15, 40 plus 15, right? It gives you the vase. So 75. Now we got the eat. We might as well grab our code here. There it goes. Now, heads up, this one doesn't have any camera. There's no watch, no nothing. So this one you're kind of on your own. Let's go get that flashlight real quick. So here we can see cherry, dew, and ginger. Then we get the remote, and it lets us turn that on. Now that that is on, we have this 4-digit code. 1 through 4 up here. First one is 9th letter blocked out. Second one, 2, 4, 6, 7. 3 is the 5th. And 4 is the 2nd. Now we got the purple key. So first thing, the copy machine keeps breaking. Might need to investigate it. We get this puzzle piece. This puzzle piece goes right on there. Just got to line it up. There it is. Turns on. Now we have this. Our clues are Whispering Shadows, The Mysterious Manor, Puzzles of the Lost Heirloom, and the Cipher Enigma. They're all right here. Now the combination is going to be in order of release. So each one was released different day. See if the cop gets me while I'm in here. Bye-bye, copy. He still got me because I walked out too soon. So order release is 293471. And we're going to leave that right here on the bench. Now that we're back in here, we've got these triangles. Now, this is your key triangle. 9 plus 7 minus 4 is 12. And that's how you're going to get solve for them in order. I lost probably a good 45 minutes to an hour trying to solve this one myself. The order that you put them in is going to be from top to bottom. That's why they're all on a different shelf. So 12 is going to be your first. Right? Your second one is going to be 6 plus 5 is 11, 10, 9. Right? 6 plus 5 minus 2.
9.
Doesn't hurt to double check. And then the next drop down, 5 back to 4. So the answer for that one is 4. Nine plus 8 is 17. So it'd be 3. 9 plus 8 minus 14.
3.
Just double checking. Doesn't hurt to double check your math, guys. And then 7 plus 7 is 14. Minus 7, you're back to 7. Now we got the yellow tag, the yellow key. We can go to Hockey Sports Shop. Again, more math. Hopefully, you guys are a big fan of math. A lot of these escape games are math. Turn this light on so we can see. And then we have order and where to put them in. So items on sale is football. So 3 plus basketball. Basketball is 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is number 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. The dodgeball is 5 plus 1 is 6. So 5, 6, 2. Next 3 are golf ball, bowling ball, tennis ball. Golf ball is so 1, 3, and 4. So it's going to be 3, 3, 4, 1. Now we got our blue tag. Blue tag goes right here. We're going to take that with us over here. Cut these. Then here you have red. And then it is 9, 4. Pretty much whatever's on top. Top down. Then we got orange, 2 and 7. And 8 and 3. Now we got this. Now it says check club cabinet. Make sure that you read those. Now we have the Victor files. Hey, Victor. Probably the most low threshold. I got cut, didn't I? Yeah. So, next we're going to solve the subway. In order to get into the subway, you have this code here. Now, this code is going to be in the signs. The signs are above you. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we have the CD, EC, BH, so on and so forth. Now, what they're done is they're done in the number. So BH is 1, CD is 2, DJ is 3, that order. Back, because it's closest to you in that order. So what I like to do is I like to take a picture, which I'll wait for this cop to pass. And because you can't take a picture very easily in this game, and what I mean by that is, you got no watch. So on your left remote, there's a little menu button. You can go to your pictures and hit the picture button, and you sit here and try to get all 6 of those signs in the shot, right? Once you got those signs in the shot, you can make a little card. And it's very hard to make them out from here, but we got the BH. You might want to zoom in or whatever. Maybe take pictures of each sign individually. I wrote them down because that's kind of how my brain works. I'm a pen and paper guy. So let me get my piece of paper real quick. So the very first one was BH. B to H is 7. And check your 6 because there's going to be a cop once in a while. C and D is 3. Then go ahead. Now your third number is D and J. D and J. It's 9. Used to work at a place called DJ's. Anyways, DJ. 4 is going to be EC. So EC is 2. HE. HE is 4. And J. Yeah, JI is 8. There's your code. Now we're going to take these down there. I heard the hot dog vendor gives out subway tickets. Right here. Eat the hot dog. Now we got our ticket. Gotta wait for 5-0 to get go. So first we want to get our tablets or our little plaques here. The key is the last digit to take the stage. I am the key to the journey. My form may take a different place. or different, maybe my form. There's that one. Bustling underground, always on the move, trains. Guide you through the labyrinth, a map. Stand tall and keeping time, clock. So we now know it goes red, right? It's 5, because it's the last digit. Then we go to yellow, last digit's 3. Green, last digit's 9. And blue, 7. This right here, ciphered right here. I just like to call this W, E, E, and then it's pretty much weed, but with it backwards. And we can figure out what that is. So now we got to figure out the W. Now, what I mean by W, I mean it's this with the point, right? That with the point. So because it's here, it's B. And then we got those two, what I was calling E's. And it's cupped here with it here. So it's right there. It's an O. We got 2 of them. I don't know why it's doing that. And then the D. So it's going to be right here with it on the inside. Boom. That unlocks this pad here. Now, I racked my brain forever trying to figure this one out. Man, my flashlight's back over there. Maybe I won't run it for it. But anyways, this one took forever. It was like 58.93, right? Kept throwing it in. It's 58.85. It's right there. It took me forever to find that. Oh, 58.80. 58.85. I still put in the wrong one. So we're going to put these here. And this is where I started. You can start over there. You're going to eventually need this puzzle, so this is where I started. Central, Liberty Station, Riverside Plaza, Westside Tech Park. So you come over here, and that's what they are. So again, Central, River, and West. 1, 2, and 4. And then they have 3 times. Add up those times. 916 plus 922 plus 932.
The sum of 916, 922, and 932 is 2,770.
So 2,770. That gives us this. We get another one of these files. We're going to need 6 in all. 4 before we get into the final room. So now that one's solved, we'll come up to that one later. We're going to solve this one. This one took an ungodly amount of time. I spent probably 2 hours trying to figure this one out. And then it just clicked when I noticed that all the sides were the same number. And what do I mean by that? So this one is red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, green, right? So if we come over here, 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 10. And there's 9 to 10, so 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9. And then this one, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, 12, 12. So the answer is 10, 9, 12. Green light lets you know it's right. And now we have to go to blue and pink. This one was a rough one. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these kind of codes, basically what we're doing is, and again, this is why I go back to paper. I can write all my numbers down and cross them as I go along. One number is correct and well placed. So only one of these numbers is right. It's the 3, it's the 6, or the 8. Nothing is correct. The 3, the 8, and the 7. So we take the 3 out, we take the 8 out, we know that the only number left is 6, and 6 has to go in the middle. So we know that. One number is correct, but wrongly placed. So 6 is the only one that's correct, right? So the 7 we already know is incorrect. The 2, we can take 2 off the table for what the other numbers can be. So we can remove 3, 8, 7, and 2 as contenders. 2 numbers are correct but wrong, right? So we got 2 numbers that are correct, and we know it's not the 7, and now we have a 4, and we have a 1, right? So the answer for the first one, you're left with 2 answers. 4, 6, 1, or 1, 6, 4. Those are the only 2 answers you can get for this one. Over here, we have 1 digit is right and is in its place. Only one of these is right. 1 digit is right, but is in the wrong place, right? So it could be the 2, right? But you're going to find out that it's not the 2. Because 2 digits are right, but in the wrong place, no digit is correct. 5, 7, and 8. 1 digit is right and in the wrong place. The 5, the 6, and the 9. Once you get through it, you're going to end up with this side concluding to it can only be 3, 9, 4. This one's a little bit more difficult than that side, but this one you do get only 1 code. So once you get those 2 codes, you come over here, and I recommend practicing on it. Try to get it without this help, and if you can't, come back. It's still here. So the first 3 out of process eliminating, it's not 4, 6, 1. It's 1, 6, 4, 3, 9, 4. 1, 6, 4, 3, 9, 4. Now we got our card, and we can get in the control room. This right here allows us to come over here, open this up, and this clipboard we'll need later. We don't need it now, but I'm just going to put it over here so I don't forget it. So you got this green card, or sorry, orange card, and now we have to figure out the combination for this. This right here is a simple cipher. Rearrange the letters till you find your key. This is a throwback to in there when we found out that the key to trains and stuff like that in the metro line is a ticket. So the answer is ticket. Now, ticket could start with a 1, ticket could start with a 4. We don't know which T it is until we start getting there. But let's start with the 1. Then we got 9, T, I, C, it's 8. The K is a 2. The E is a 5. And the other T has to be a 4. There we go. Now we have this one. Now we have all 4 that we need plus the clipboard for the final room. We have to figure out what this metro line is. This one was a little bit complicated too, but we have second route, blue line, first route, green line, first route, red line. Instead of using route, I wish they used stop. That would have made it make more sense. But second route, blue line, right? So you go to the blue line, right? Second stop from the left is 22nd. So we got 22, first route, green line. First route, green line is the white one. So we got 22, 17, and red first, which is red. So 22, 17, 32. Now that this is green, we can pull it. And the train moves. Now we have these orange to this. And we know that they correspond with each other because, well, it's the only thing. We just moved the train. It's the only thing that's left. And it's orange. So we know that the color code orange, just like we knew that the color code for blue and pink or purple or magenta or whatever you want to call it goes over there. The orange goes to this. If we look at it, we have a 6-digit code, right? How are you going to get 6 digits from 4 numbers? The answer is going to be in the difference. So from 6:30 to 7:10, 6:30 to 7 would be 30 minutes. Add another 10 minutes to that, we got 40 minutes. So we got 40, right? Add 30 and you get to 40. Add another 5 and you get 35. That's the difference for that one, right? And 45 to 15 is the difference of 30 minutes. And there we go. I already put the files in here through the door. I'm used to playing with kids around, and that's one of my tips. Like, if you know you're going to go into this room next, push the files through. The kids can't grab the files and run off with them. Look around to see a light switch. Light switch is around here somewhere. I don't remember where it's at exactly. There it is. Now, these batteries, I don't think they go to anything. Right? You got this fuse box, it's red. It correlates to that, right? And I put these in here, and they fit. They go in there. But I think this might have been a puzzle that didn't end up getting used. I could be wrong. But regardless, we have to take our files. We have to bring them over here. Because to uncover the stock code, we have to do this. But in order for this computer to even open up, we have to find all 6 files. So our first priority is finding the 6 files. And we now have 4 files into clipboard. This clipboard, take the invisible bottle, and now we have our code, kind of, for that. Take your baseball bat. Again, I've been putting all the batteries in here. I think it's supposed to open up, and you're supposed to be able to put them in there. But I've got key 2. Key 2 goes in here. And now we only need one more file. This to this. So here's your puzzle. Here's your key. You're looking at the negative space. So if this was a digital clock, the difference here would be a 7. I forgot. Some of these puzzles, you go to grab stuff with your left hand. It doesn't grab, especially the older puzzles. A lot of the older ones are all right hand dominant, dedicated. Nobody thinks about lefties until we start doing stuff. Then right here, negative is a 1. So this one right here, that's a 5. And then this is actually a 3. Now we have this one. And to uncover the sock code, delve into each folder's number load. Find the highest and the least, then subtract for a different feast. This one took me so long to figure out. Again, I overcomplicate things. I'm sure you guys do it all the time as well. I tried this by taking these 5-digit numbers, trying to figure out how to get 6 digits out of them, by adding specific numbers up, doing all kinds of fun stuff. It couldn't be more simple. The first number is the architect. Find the architect, right? Find the highest and the least. So 9 is the highest, 8, 7. So 9 minus 2 is 7. That's it. Oh, there it is. The chemist. Highest number is an 8. Lowest number is a 3. So 8, 7, 6, 5. The enforcer. 9, 8, 7, 6. The conductor. Got a difference of 9 and 6 is 3. The illusionist. 9 and 7 is a difference of 2. And the final number, the fixer, 0 from 8 is 8. I hate when it does that. Data uploading. Right? And supposedly we can leave from here, right? But I'd never finished flipping switches on that control panel. None of that stuff. and I still got out. So I think there was an unfinished puzzle, something that maybe unlocks the door. And the first time I did it was I just took the batteries and I shoved them in the slot. And then on that panel, it has like three, no, it's got four, toggles that four colors on the screen. And regardless, we escaped. I think that there's an uncompleted puzzle there. But yeah, what do you guys think of this one? I think this escape game's a little incomplete. There's that puzzle in the very end that seems like they never finished it. The batteries with the A, B, C, D, E, F, G toggles. Um, Either it's incomplete or I somehow bypassed it. I don't know. But yeah, which ones are you guys having problems with? Heads up, I'm going to be finalizing and pushing the upload of Hellblade soon. Um, Big fan of the game. Highly recommend listening to the 3D audio, uh, headphones and stuff. Um, but yeah, if you guys got any questions on any of these other escape rooms, my next escape room, I'm going to try to do escape the pirate ship. It looks a lot of fun. There's this one called Pentagram. It was requested, recommended more so. It's a multi-person room. I'm a big horror fan, so if there's anybody who wants to jump in on here, I think the limit is 8 people. Not that I expect even 8 people to be interested. Up 6 people. Not that I even expect 6 people to be interested, but um, drop a comment if that's something that you're interested in. It would be something that I would schedule out in maybe March, maybe sometime over spring break. But yeah, let me know. And thanks for watching and subscribing. It's been awesome seeing this channel grow faster than I expected.